What's happening, chat? Good to see you all. Let's go, baby. Good to see you all. Welcome back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another stream, a New York session here. Today, we're going to have our giveaway. If we manage to reach our 500 likes at the end of the stream, so that will be nice. So make sure you smash up that like button. You hit that subscribe button. You hit that notification bell. And you follow your boy on Instagram, okay? I think that's fair. All right, guys, good to see you all. Let's make it happen today. Welcome back. Good to see you, Yassine, my friend. Gold is bullish, huh? Unstoppable. Grim Reaper. Pavel, my friend, good to see you, Euros. Good to see you, Standers. Welcome back again. Good to see you again. AD Court Troll again. Good to see you, my friend. See you a lot in the chat. It's nice. Mr. Tom, Ryu entering previous daily POC, Dow Jones longs in the VIP. Ooh, we're gonna check this out for sure. We're gonna check this out. Vanny, good to see you. Vanessa in the building here. Web Nomads. Goedemorgen. Goedemorgen, my friend. Hoe gaat het? Yeah, it's good to see you all, guys. All right. Let's talk markets. Let's get to work here. So today we will have some news coming, if I'm correct, in around 6 minutes. We have the Philadelphia Fab Manufacturing Index, okay? That is something that we have to pay attention to here. We don't have the PPI. We don't have anything like that here. The US is still shut down, right? The government is still shut down, so there's nothing there here. Let's see if this has some impact on the markets. I don't expect too much from the news, but there is news in around 5 minutes. Just so you know, that is important here. Austin says, good target to 5K from banks. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about gold for sure. Absolutely. Web Nomads, good. Goed en jij? Ja, lekker man. Rahul, good to see you as well. Good to see you as well here. All right. Okay. Looking forward to end the week strong with you guys here. Gold is coming down a little bit at the moment. We're going to talk about that. Gold is dropping a little bit here. All right. Super interesting to see what has been happening. We're trading at all-time highs right now at this current moment. Okay. We took out all these highs here. We're now trading at all-time highs. So yeah. We'll talk about what's happening on a 4-hour time frame, 1-hour time frame. I want to show you something that might be interesting to you. Let me know what you think about it in a second here. It has to do with volume, all right? And we talked about price volume and time volume, right? Volume at a price level and time volume. We're going to show you some time volume right now and how you can kind of incorporate this as well. We'll talk about this in a second here. Anyways, if you are new to this live stream, my name is Lorenzo. I have been streaming for around 3 years. We have a trading community. I started the Limitless Trading Academy 3 years ago, which is now consists of around 22,000 members. Many guys in our VIP, and a year and a half ago, we released something that we call LTA concepts, okay? And that is our strategy. That is the way we like to look at the market. And it's all built around the volume profile, all right? The macro fundamentals, the macro technicals, but for our execution, it's all about the volume profile. And the reason why is because volume, ladies and gentlemen, is king, all right? That's what we're gonna do here. Make sure you download this ebook. It's free of charge. You know, you can read it throughout the weekend with your family, with your friends, with your girlfriend, okay? You can explain how good of a trader you are. Look at this book that you have. Like, show her the book and everything will be fine. If you just show her the book, she understands it completely, okay? She will give you all the time you need to develop. No more hustle, no more complaints after that. Guaranteed. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about gold here. The most important thing that I'm seeing right now, guys, and I think this is important to mention, is the following here. Let me actually see if I can this right now. Yeah, I want to show you something on the 1 hour time frame. We're going to do a macro to micro approach here. We're obviously freaking bullish, but I just want to show you something here on the 1 hour time frame, and that is the volume. In this case, time volume, okay? So you understand in some cases how we can kind of utilize it, okay? I just wanted to let you know that this might be interesting to you to pay attention to here, okay? And I want your opinion in the chat, so let me know what you guys think about it, okay? First thing, if we draw and mark out the time volume here, I'm just gonna ask you the question, chat. I just want to ask you the question. What do you see? Do you notice something? Let me know in the chat, please, fam. Let me know in the chat, please. Do you notice something of interest if I show you the time volume here? Let me know. Let me know what you see there. Yes, you guys are correct. You guys are correct, okay? Price is going upwards, right? Price is clearly bullish, right? Price is trending upwards, all right? But the volume, guys, the volume is actually trending downwards, all right? You know what that means, fam? You know what it usually implies? And I'm just saying what it usually implies, okay? Usually, this implies that if the volume is coming down while the trend is moving up, and it's happening for a significant amount of time, and it's consistent, then understand we're running into what we call an exhaustion play, okay? This means that gold, even though price is moving up, and it's really hard to see when you just look at candlesticks, you think, you know, gold can go up forever. And, you know, gold can, in essence, go up forever. But if the volume is dropping, okay, the juice is running out. That's just the facts. That's just the reality, right? The firepower, the ammunition, all right, is running out here. And this is usually what you can see happening when some asset is extremely freaking bullish for a longer period of time. And then the volume is just dropping and it's getting lower and lower and lower. Usually, this could imply that we're reaching or we're very close to a potential top here, okay? So if you start buying gold here from this level right now at this current moment, it by default just gets trickier and trickier and trickier, okay? We're getting to the end of the week as well here. We have seen a full week of push from gold here throughout the session open. Let me actually open up the LTA Limitless, LTA Concept session breaks in New York Stock Exchange open so you understand what I mean here. If it freaking loads, let me see. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Oh, shit. Picked it away. All right. Okay. Look at that, right? This is from the week. And you can see how the volume has been dropping ever since we set in that low right here. And it's coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down. So by default, it's just getting trickier to long here, okay? Less and less market participants right now at this current moment on gold are interested in buying according to the volume. Okay, and this is just important to mention here. This is kind of what we are right now seeing. Now then I want to show you something else here, okay, which might be also of interest for you, and this is the BOOKMAP. Okay, and this is something that I think is might add on some value, okay, and that is to what we're looking for, where the liquidity is currently sitting at. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at this chart right here. This is the BOOKMAP. This is pretty much gold futures, and these lines that you see here are pretty much all the limit orders that are placed in the marketplace right there. Okay, I think that is important to mention. So what you can see right now below. And let me know if you guys can see it, but do you guys see all that liquidity sitting right there? And do you guys see just a little bit up, but way more down? Like we're talking a lot more down. 42.20 on futures, 42.15, 42.10, 42.5, 4200, okay? 42.45 also right here, 42.50, right? All these limit orders are placed there right now. If that happens in combination with a lack of volume on the charts, that could imply and that could also act as some magnet. So the conclusion is, and this is super important for you to understand here, gold can go up forever. Like, I don't know, we don't have a technical confirmation here to say this is the top of the market and we're just gonna freaking short it, right? It doesn't make any sense right now to just gamble on the fact that you know, we're gonna just short gold from the top, because I believe the volume is coming down here. This could come down for another week, for example, right? But what I can say is that the top is near, man. I think the top is near. At the same time, in a weekly time frame, we have seen around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bullish weeks. This is the biggest candle so far we have been seeing as well here. I do want to highlight that and think about that as well here. While the volume has been dropping, it's actually the biggest bullish candle while the volume has been coming down here, okay? So all these things from you, I think, are a standpoint or something to just think about, all right? To just think about. And if you say, I'm still gonna look for long setups, I would adjust your risk a little bit. I would start, you know, to really lower your risk exposure instead of increasing your risk. Because what most traders do is very simple, right? They just simply start increasing their risk and that's it. They get more excited, they get more bullish, they get more euphoric, right? Because they're in a great position already. Maybe they're holding on to a position earlier and they just want to scale and scale and scale, and then boom. You know what happens? Gold tanks. And it takes pretty much out everyone who aggressively entered beforehand. So I don't have nothing against going long. Also in today's session, if we see setup and price comes to our key levels, I have nothing with you know, nothing against going long. But what I'm gonna say here is we're just gonna look for a little bit of a less risk exposure. That's the way I like to do it here. It's all about risk management in the end, right? It's all about managing risk accordingly and going from there here. So yeah, hope that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think about it here. If you guys agree with me, if so, type in a yes. All right, now let's go a little bit deeper and zoom in. And let's actually go to the lower time frames. Let's look at today. What happened today, actually, okay? I think this is the first thing that we need to look at. If you look at yesterday's range, right? You can see the line here. And you can see the line here. It's 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. What happened? If we draw the volume profile from yesterday, from the left to the right, then look at what happened right here. Price tapped into the previous daily value area high. Look at that. That is what we call the previous daily value high. And what did it do, guys? Boom. Bottom. All right, that was the bottom during the London session. All right, the pre-London, we tapped into that here. Asia at the end sold off here pre-London, or Frankfurt, boom, came down. London settled at the previous daily value area high, and then it started to rally again. So this is, again, what I talked about in a reel that I actually created here. Okay, and that's a reel that you guys can look at, okay? And this is something I think super important for you to study now. And this is also something that we can use also in our analysis as well here, okay? These freaking London sessions, bro. These London sessions have been absolutely next freaking level right now. I don't care, massive push down or massive push up, but these London sessions, man, they have been absolutely killing it here, okay? Well, this is a great example of how you can utilize something that we call the previous daily levels. Let me see. You guys know BigDaddyMax? He actually covered one of our videos right here talking about this exact same thing. And I just want to show you that because this is something that you can test for yourself whenever we are in a very, very strong uptrend. I don't know where this video is, by the way. It has to be somewhere, not that far away. Oh, here, look at that. Check out this video real quick. So you understand how to draw it. And I think it's important for you because this is freaking accurate shit. If you understand a clean trend on gold, on whatever it is, and you utilize the volume profile from the previous day, the London session pulls back into the previous day. Then you can see a reaction from there. But anyways, let's check it out here. Show you a quick trick that most traders miss. In TradingView, you go to the 30-minute time frame, you open the settings, click on events, and now turn on the session breaks. Now you can see the open and close of each trading day. Now open the toolbox on the left side and select the fixed range volume profile and put it across the previous trading day range. Now what you see are three key levels: the point of control, the value area low, the value area high. The POC is the strongest one. It shows you exactly where the most trades were executed in the previous trading day. And this isn't some random line in your chart. It's the zone where serious money stepped in, not just noise. If a clean trend is formed and price pulls back to the previous trading day, this is when you want to execute. Now pay attention to what price does when it comes back to any of these key levels. And as you can see, it snaps, rejects, and shows a clean follow through. And the traders who skip this, they keep wondering why their setups never play out clean.
It's an unbelievable strategy written by and described through by, I believe, Mr. Steidlmeyer. I believe Mr. Steidlmeyer, who wrote Markets and Market Logics, one of the GOATs of trading, and so many people, including ICT, has stolen his work and tried to reformat it. But Mr. Steidlmeyer, one of the most unbelievable, knowledgeable, and profitable traders ever, check out his fucking body of work. And he's describing one of his strategies who created POC to the T there, and it is a wonderful, wonderful video for educational purposes on how you can trade something that JPS wrote a long time ago.
So let me show you a quick trick that that's what I'm talking about. Look at gold today and look at this uptrend and look at how price pulled back into the previous day. Right, it set in the bottom and it continued to rally up here. We're talking about what? This is around 470 pips right here to the upside right here. So when the trend is super clean, and this week the trend is or was freaking clean, that's something to look at, okay? And that's something to test and to figure out, okay? I think it's super worth it to backtest these things if you see a very clean and clear trend towards the upside. All right? Hope that makes sense. So that is something right there where price pulled back into here. Okay, so anyways, it's getting trickier and trickier to look for longs here, but you know, I'm not scared of losing trades here and getting invalidated on my positions here. Just freaking lower your risk whenever you need to lower your risk, and increase your risk when you feel comfortable increasing your risk. That is the conclusion right there. All right, anyways, what was another setup that played out today before? Okay, look at that range. Look at the manipulation into the previous daily very high. Then look at this expansion. And the moment we broke above this high right here, guys, the moment we broke above it, we can utilize the volume profile of a range. We mark out the fixed very high and what is holding as support right now at this freaking current moment. Gold's getting more volatile, by the way, right here, right? But you can see that right there, right? The fixed value high is where we reacted from. And right now, we're starting to break. So, is this post news, though? Let's see what happens here. Let's also see what the dollar is doing. What is the dollar doing? Dollar is trying to push a little bit right now at the moment here. I'm telling you guys, I think gold is very tricky. I think gold can actually drop, to be honest. I actually think it could drop here. But look at the value high here. And look at how it's holding up here. How do we call that setup, fam? Let me know in the chat. How do we call it setup? Ooh, look at that drop. Reacted from the very high, price came down, is now dropping. It's coming down here. It's coming, geez. Is it gonna happen today though? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Anyways, the news came out. Bad for the dollar here. Minus 12.8. Supposedly good for gold, right? Supposedly. You never know. Yeah. Hi Lorenzo, what is your thought when you have a situation where the CME and CRC setups look like they are overlapping? Consolidation forming in part of a previous setup and it might be conflicting? That is a very good question, bro. And I think that this is the answer to your question. Are you talking about something like this? And let me know in the chat if that's something that you're looking at. So let's say you have a range, you break out, okay? You have a range here and you pull back. Is this something that you're talking about? Gold is dropping. Gold is dropping. Yeah, if this is something you're talking about, this is what I call a triple A plus setup to me. Okay? So A plus right here means you're getting rejected from any of these levels here. Right there, you're getting rejected from that level. Price then breaks below this range. It pulls back. And it rejects and it sells off. This is what I call a triple A freaking plus setup. Right there. Larger accumulation or distribution, breakout, retest, rejection, internal manipulation. These are one of my favorite setups right there. All right, so if you are not comfortable with entering there, wait for the break of that range, wait for it to break below. If you are bearish biased, wait for the retest, then enter your position right there. Okay, so that is the setup. That is the setup. It's just the internal confirmation, which is in the ebook as well here. Wow, gold is holding up. That's actually crazy. That is crazy. Two ranges we're dealing with right now, fam. Two ranges we're dealing with. With this one, we have this one right here. We're reacting from it. We already reacted from the value area high. If you break below that, clearly, it's getting trickier and trickier to long, honestly. If you hold above it and you start flipping here, man, again, yeah, that is interesting. We are already pretty much at an area of interest right now. So we'll see how price develops here. But it wants to freaking hold, man. It wants to freaking hold. Yeah. What is the difference between futures versus spot gold trading? To be honest, for me, there is not really a difference, to be honest. Yeah, there's not really a difference here, okay? There is not really a difference. If you use order flow or something like that, and you just want to look at actual orders in the marketplace, you need to kind of understand futures because the pricing is different, right? So therefore, you need to understand the futures chart as well here. But to be honest, like I could easily trade gold the same as, you know, on spot as I do on futures. So it doesn't really matter for me. Doesn't really matter for me. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're getting closer to a major gold reversal. And I think this week really showed it's still. This week was the first week where I could really say confidently like, okay, look at the volume decreasing here and look at the overall trend pushing up here. That is a typical exhaustion. Volume increases and then starts decreasing with the biggest weekly candle. All right, take that in consideration as well here, because this was the biggest weekly candle of all the previous 9 weekly candles, okay? The previous 9 weekly candles right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the biggest one. Yet the volume has been decreasing in that specific weekly candle. That seems like, how do you say it? Like the ultimate inducement for people to go long, over leverage themselves, and reverse sharply. So yeah. It's all about the timing, right? That's it. And we don't have any sell structure right now. But it's definitely something to look at here. Okay. Christian says Ryu is already at a 1 hour on the Dow Jones trade in the trading floor. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Where is he? Where is Ryu, my friend? Where is Ryu? Yo, Ryu, what's up, bro?
Hey Lorenzo, how you doing?
Good, man. So you are in a Dow Jones trade and you are in a gold long, or you looking at gold longs?
No, I was just looking at it. I'm not gonna take the gold trade, just observing and see what the gold is gonna do. And yes, I'm in a Dow Jones long here.
Okay, show me that setup.
Previous day POC. Yep. So on the 1 hour time frame, I drew the previous day volume profile, and this was the POC. We had a closure above. It didn't took out the London, so it was showing me more strength. And we have this range here as well, which the fixed POC of this range aligns with the previous day POC, and that was a good sign. And I
that is a super clean range, by the way, man. Super clean range.
Yes, and also stop loss on break even already, so a risk-free trade.
Amazing, man. Yeah, keep it up. Congrats. Good job.
Thank you.
W for Ryu in the chat. Very simple. Previous daily POC, rejection, entry model 1. All right, page number, I don't know which number it is in your ebook. Execution right here, entry model 1. Page number 57 of your ebook, right there. Perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Textbook, right? That's how we roll. That's how we roll. Big shout out to Ryu, man. He's stepping up big time right now. Really big time. He's already posting in our Telegram group as well. And we're going to hear a lot more from him in the near future. That's for sure. Yes, at 500 likes today, we are going to do a giveaway. We have 600 people in watching already, so it should be reachable. Should be possible. Okay, we're already at 177 likes, so if we can reach the 500, then we can do another giveaway today. Last 2 weeks we gave away 25k FundedNext challenges, around $200 each. Okay, so a little bit of my profits go straight to you. All right, we're gonna close this 5-minute candle in around 1 minute from now. Is it a 5-minute? Should we just look for a long setup? Should we just try it? It is an EM1 play. Right here. I'm just gonna try it today, fam. That's it. Limit buy, stops. Below the range. Oh shit. That's not a stop sell, sorry. Super confused. I'm still confused sometimes. I'm still confused sometimes here. Like I said before, small risk today, fam. Small risk setups, that's it. Small risk setups. It's an EM1 from that range, but we're still holding up. I'm gonna try with low risk here. This is why, if there's an exhaustion happening on the higher time frame, reducing my risk is a must. Is a must-have. We have been up this week really well. We are very close to a payout. Max payout on Top Step, 25K payout. Very close. We need around $1,500 more on the account for a max payout. So $1,500 more. Yeah, it's the range, EM1 on the fixed failure high of this level here. Candle, EM1 play, okay? So, yeah, it's worth the risk. It's worth the risk just to see how it goes here. Low risk though, low risk today. No need to scaling. Come on, gold. How did you do this week? I did great, man. Even in a relatively hectic week yesterday as well. We still ended up, we ended the day in green. So, and the day before we ended the day in green. So we are up. We're up. We're looking good today. We're looking good this week. Sunny says it's going to drop. Don't say that, bro. Don't say that when it's dropping, please. It's not gonna help the algorithm. It's not gonna help Enigma. Especially when you say it, man. If you lose a strat, I'm just gonna blame it on you then. I have to blame someone for it. I can't blame myself, right? I can't blame myself. What the difference between gold futures versus the regular gold Owanda? It is slightly different in pricing, okay? But the chart itself looks the same. Just look at it. If you look at our future, same thing. This is on the 50-minute time frame though. You can kind of see it right here and how the PSC is also getting respect, how we're holding pretty much above this exact same level. So we want to hold this level, and if we don't hold this level, we might have a problem. Juan says, mate, I'm ready for battle. Me too, man. We're in battle mode today. We are in battle mode today. I am actually happy to enter now because I'm gonna be more cautious around the New York Stock Exchange Open. Because, you know, we just showed you the thing about the volume stuff. You know, it might be today, it might be tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But a major drop at some point will happen. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Isn't there a Trump speech happening at 3 p.m.? Ah, bro, don't say that. Oh, at 3 p.m. Okay, that's fine. If he can keep a speech at 3 p.m. and he doesn't start tweeting, then it's all good. Then it's all good. You guys remember what happened that time with Trump and our trade? Is this gold? Yes, this is gold, G's. This is gold. Look at the chart. Look at your chart and look at this chart. It's the same. It's the same chart, right? It is the same chart. Come on, Goldie, don't do it to us. Sami says, I created a Truth Social account because of that day. Yeah, very smart. But you know that this guy has a Twitter reposter, so whatever he posts there automatically gets posted on X as well. I don't know why I still say Twitter, man. I'm getting old now. One thing I can say for certain, these levels are freaking strong. Like, they're holding up though. Bob says, really don't know, but when seeing you when I'm trading, I have no stress, like a big brother. Nice, nice, nice. Trading live is exciting. Tampa says, gold going to do a kiss of death. Oh, don't say that, bro. Don't say that, please. Don't say that. Don't say that. Optimistic, not pessimistic. Optimistic. The glass is half full. It's not half empty. Okay? It's half full. Is gold going down? No, gold is actually pushing up, but I reversed the candle colors. Come on. Do a magical flip like yesterday, for example. Where is that wick when you need it? Where is that massive wick when you need it? You guys remember yesterday's trade? I think we shorted it. We dropped around 100, 150 pips. My TP is your stop loss. Well, I'm happy to provide you free simulated liquidity, my friend. Especially for you. Oh. Or not. Or not. Where's your stop loss though? Where's your stop loss? Because it might be my TP. I'm going to close it. Gold is crazy. Yeah, we're gonna leave it running though. We're gonna leave it running today. We're gonna leave it running. A nice closure like that would be good. You know what I mean? It would be nice. We had an hourly closure, right? It's yeah, I mean 5 minutes, let me see. We're dealing with these two ranges, you know? We're dealing with these two ranges. Look at that, damn. Okay. Loma, don't be quiet in the chat now, my friend. Don't be quiet in the chat now. Where is your stop loss? I'm hitting my stop loss. Okay, you're a G. At least you're you know, you're a G. Because usually they disappear. Usually you never hear from them ever again. That's usually what happens. So respect, my friend. Respect, respect. Respect, respect. Transparency, man. I love it. Good job, bro. Gold is going crazy, though. It's all over the place. As always in the New York session. What is your lot size? It is relatively small today. I keep it smaller. I know when to adjust my risk. Today is one of those days. We talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I gave you the reason why. Sometimes I like to risk more. Sometimes I like to risk less. It depends on the situation, right? On the nuances outside of the market here. Gold has been rallying the whole week already. The volume has been coming down while it has been happening. So there is a divergence, a volume divergence. That is tricky. That means that gold could at some point drop out of nowhere super aggressively. Like this is what you usually see. So if that happens now, I'm not gonna cry. Hello, hello, late today, but surprised to see you in a buy. Was looking for sells, but this PE on gold is just disgusting. Welcome back. I agree with you. I'm actually not 100% like convinced, let's say, you could say. I mean, the setup is here. It's an LTA setup. You know, we push down, we tap into the fixed very high, we hold above the level. So it's a clear setup. But yeah, gold could indeed drop when there is like a lack of volume, right? We talked about it already. And the price action, yeah, I agree with you, but holy moly, man, these New York sessions, bro. Should I just trade London sessions, guys? Come on. Who trades London here? For me, it's perfectly fine to trade London, by the way. You know that? It's perfectly fine for me because I live in Bali. For me, London session is like at like 3 p.m. So that's for me, the perfect timing. And the price action during London, I'm not sure if you paid attention, but the price action during London has been absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? Absolutely crazy. Major moves. Yeah, New York has been a mess, but hey, you just need some, you know? You just need some balls. Thanks for everything, brother. You changed my life. Shout out to you, bro. Good to have you here. Join our... are you in our Telegram, bro? Are you in our Telegram? Yeah, London session. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it, fam. If you guys saying, yo, come London, then I might actually just do it indeed. Yes. For me, it's totally possible to do a London session, do a London stream. If you guys say, yo, that's worth doing. Dun, 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 dun. It's on a 1 minute. W formation breakout. Retest? Question mark? Try London session once. Yeah, we're gonna do it, fam. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah. So fixed very high is respected, or is getting respected right now. This range right here. You guys know we love ranges, right? We love freaking ranges. We love everything about ranges, okay? We use ranges for my entries. So when people say I don't like ranges, I love ranges. Ranges are the bread and butter of the strategy. They provide valuable information. Valuable information. We call them the hidden levels. The hidden key levels. The thing what I always feel with New York, guys, I'm not sure if you guys agree with me, but the thing that I always feel with New York session is like we're getting into these really good entries, you know? But there is just no follow through. You know what I mean? There's no follow through. So we're constantly getting into these amazing entries, but then price doesn't follow through, right? So price goes up in our direction or down in our direction, and then it starts to freaking range for like 30, 40 minutes, an hour. And then you need to hold your trades for 4 hours for it to play out. That's kind of what I noticed on the New York sessions right now, at this current moment, at least. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a period, though. It's just a phase, to be honest. It's just a freaking phase. It happens. Sometimes, you know, you have periods where it's just absolutely skyrocketing, both up or down. There's just so much volume during New York session. Market expert said that's for gold, not for all assets. That's true. That's true. Definitely not for all assets. That's definitely true. Definitely true. Follow through. Follow through.
Where do we go?
Follow through. Let's go. Don't flip. That's why the trading floor is packed. A place to be for multi-asset traders. That is a very good point. Exactly. I agree with you, man. The trading floor is absolutely created to trade multiple assets. When gold is like, you know, not doing what it wants to do, there are guys that are absolutely crushing it with other assets and other instruments. The system itself is the same. So when people say, yeah, you need to get to know an asset, I mean, ranges, breakouts, retests, it's pretty straightforward to me. So I trade multiple assets in my opinion. I agree with you. Where's it? Hi there. Roughly speaking, right? Do you consider minor retest with wick or major retest? We have entry models. We don't really consider retests. That is our retest, right? It's the entry models. So you have that double candle formation right here. On the 5 minute, we entered at the second candle closure. The third candle, right when we flip and broke that second candle. You see that? That's our entry. That is our that is an exact execution of the entry model 1 formation. Right here. So you have 1 candle, 2 candle, third candle break, and then a follow through here. That's kind of the thought process right there, yeah. Yeah, everything looks good. It just needs follow through, man. That's it. Lorenzo, how did the New Zealand dollar go for you yesterday? For me, it hit my break even. I actually had a small loss on it. Yeah, I managed to reduce my risk halfway through because I risked $500 initially on the trade. I ended up closing it in minus 339, and I made like 110 back to like $200. So I managed to reduce my risk by half, pretty much. So yeah, that's what happened. Price actually came down aggressively, almost stopped me out. I was like, boom, great, I'm gonna go to bed. And price, I woke up, price was literally almost at my stop again. So almost stop, almost TP, and then almost stop again. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, we're up $600 on that challenge account that we were talking about. So we have a couple more trades to go. Lorenzo, I have your book all over my walls. I put the papers on my walls. Easy for me to search for what I need by doing that. Bro, they have a massive freaking wall, bro. They have a freaking massive freaking wall. All right, because this is what we talk about. Real trade examples, by the way, on page number 262. Okay, we have 300 pages, bro. Yeah, amazing. Shout out to you, bro. I'm happy that you like it. This is why I did it. This is why I made it. This is why my team optimized it in imperfection. Okay. Yeah. All right, stops break even here. It's the best thing to do in this range right now, guys. In this choppiness of New York sessions. I'm way more precise. Obviously, I'll let my trades run. I'm not gonna, you know, put my stop on break even after 5 pips. I'm not like that. But it's just the way we roll in the New York sessions today, these days. You know, just what the market is showing us right now. Lorenzo, I can tell you something about those time gaps between sessions, because after Asia closed today, price dropped down both on silver and gold. I mean, what is happening in this time? That's a very good question, man. And I see this happening a lot. And it's a very good question that you're actually saying that, because have you noticed that price drops at a certain moment? We saw that 1 a.m., right? When was it here? 1 a.m. Oh no, here it was later. Sorry, here it was later. But here as well, 1 a.m., right? Major drop. Major drop. Major drop. Constantly getting bought up. Yeah, it is interesting, bro. It is interesting. I agree with you. It's definitely interesting. Yeah. It seems like it's like a profit taking in between sessions. Frankfurt specifically, to then roll over again and buy it up during London session. All right, the question here is, and this is why right now we put our stops on break even, because we're reaching this high, right? And we got rejected here many times beforehand. So because we're in a range and we're very choppy, and we have been extremely choppy during New York sessions anyways, and you are reaching that resistance, if we close above that, that would be like, that would be very nice, man. That would be very good. If you say I'm out here, I want to take profits here, then be my guest too. In the meantime, we have a giveaway at the end of this stream. The closer we're getting to 500 likes, the better. That is the requirement for today. You need to like this video. You need to subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notifications. And you follow your boy. You follow your boy on Instagram, okay? You follow your freaking boy on Instagram right now. Let me actually look myself up. Where am I? Where am I? Right there. Follow your boy on Instagram, okay? We want to get to the 100 Gs, the 100K on IG. The 100K on IG. So we're part of the big boys. We belong there. We do belong there. Just one of you guys, but I belong there. I want to be there. If I come to Bali, will you meet up? Bro, I told you, man. I told you already. I said, you need to go to the gym for a couple months. You need to get your payout. You need to show me your proof of payout, okay? You need to show me that you actually took some LTA setups, all right? And I said, bro, I'll hook you up with a Russian girlfriend in the next 2 weeks. We're not gonna say that you trade prop firms. We're not gonna say that. All right? We're not gonna say that you are a simulated prop firm trader. No one has to know it, bro. No one has to know, okay? You are in finance, operating in finance. You're doing some private equity on the side. You know, you're looking at some properties here in Bali, right? That's kind of your thought process, your reasoning. You need a good reason to be. And yeah, then everything will fall in place. So if these requirements are met, then you can reach out and we can schedule a meeting. We closed above it. That's nice. That will be nice to follow through here. Getting out of a range. Goldie. Can you just be as clean as London session, please? Just be as clean as the London session. Look at that. Beautiful. These 3 waves. Look at that wave. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. What I think is that a lot of traders will actually enter here. You know what I mean? We entered here. A lot of traders will enter here. That's what I think. A lot of traders will start entering there. We entered there. So we're secured while they are now risking. Right? They're risking. We're secured. I'm just gonna throw my stops today, guys. We're gonna keep it like that. Adapt to the market conditions today. Actually, let me put it below the very high. Below the POC, sorry. Perfect. That's perfect. Come on, Bo, fly. Why so low risk? I told you already many times. I said so by far higher time frame standpoint. We have been pushing up the whole week, guys. This is what we call the weekly cycle, okay? We have been pushing up on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We are aggressively pushing up here. It is Thursday. We're getting to the end of the week. While that was happening, the volume is dropping. You see that? The volume is coming down here. So each day, the volume is getting lower and lower. The more risky the long setup will be, the less, in my opinion, I should risk. Does that make sense? Type in a yes in the chat if you agree with me that it makes sense to risk less during this moment in time. And then another layer, of course, is the understanding of the sessions themselves, right? They're very, the New York sessions have been very inconsistent as well. So, you know. We're going to these major levels though, right now. Did you see that? Major levels here. It's getting drawn. This is what we call a magnet, right? This is like that liquidity we're talking about all the time. That's where it's going to right now, right? That's where it's going to tap into. The question is, will there be so much aggressive market participants buying here that it will be breaking above it? Right? That's the question. Ooh, massive seller. Let me get some TFAB. Told you, right? Massive seller. Any advice on revenge trading? Don't revenge trade. No, I'm joking. No, what I do usually, I give myself 2 trades. If I lose 2 trades in a row, I'm done for the day. That's it. Two trades in a row, I'm done for the day. Yeah. That's pretty much it. What if the third setup is the right setup? Yeah, I can say that forever. There are setups every single day. So there is a setup next day and there is a setup the next day. So for me, 2 trades and I'm out. Okay? I can make more than, like, let's say 3 really good decisions a day anyways. Like proper trading decisions. So I'm trying to also commit to that and just say, okay, I'm done. Look at that major flip here. Wow. Failure high right now. If this holds, it will be absolutely freaking legendary. If this holds, it will be legendary. We're reacting from it. You see that? At least we're reacting from it, right? Every freaking time, fam. The value area high, man. Oh my geez. The value area high has been treating us really well, man. Really freaking well. That's why if we break below that, right? There is no reason for me to be in the trade right now, right? The value area freaking high, man. Do you guys see why we use these ranges every freaking time, man? Every time. Every freaking time, right? Gold, check out. This is gold, bro. This is a gold. This is gold. This is the exact gold that you see on your spot chart. Marco says, same, went from 5 trades to only 2 trades max a day. Amazing, Marco. That's good. I remember when you were taking 6 or 7 trades in a row. Managing them all at the same time, you know? That's awesome. I think it's smart. I think it's smart. That's good. It's good. This is what we call a magic touch. This is what we call a magic touch. Ed Cordell says, the thing is with the BE rule on 1R when it hits break even, always goes to the stop loss. It's actually insane. Yeah, it is. It's true. It's true. It's true. That's why we know that if price comes back down again at some point, that it's just gonna probably drop further, right? Or push up higher or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's why we manage our trade this way, right? In this case, I'm even trailing it just because of the New York session and because the higher time frame shows me something that I don't trust. And we're in the trade right now around the New York Stock Exchange open as well here, right? So there are a lot of reasons why I'm just trailing. And yeah, having some fun with you guys, testing out the key levels, the ranges, the volume profile. Do you re-enter a break-even trade? Rarely. Rarely. I could actually say barely. Is that proper English? Barely. Failure high, second chance. This is the New York Stock Exchange volume, right? Now it gets super freaking tricky, but look at the failure high. Wow. Just look at that, man. Look at that reaction at least. I'm not saying it's gonna hold it, but like just look at that reaction, man. You know? I prefer this over the VWAP at any given moment, truly. Only $100 if you lose, if you win. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, yes, but keep in mind it's 5 accounts, right? So it's like it's 500. It's still $500. I mean, would you be happy with making $500 on a trade? It's 5 accounts, right? I would be happy with $500 on a trade. I mean, I would be happy. I would be more happy with $2,000 on the trade. I agree with you. That's true. Yeah, and if we are risking like we're normally risking, when we have the full confidence behind it, we usually risk around $500 to $1,000 per account. So we risk around $2,500 to $5,000 per trade. With a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio, that is around, yeah, let's say you risk $500 per account, times 5, that's $2,500 to make $5,000. It's actually insane that the fixed fair high is still holding, though. Like, I didn't expect that during the New York Stock Exchange here. And it doesn't surprise me either. There's a lot of selling pressure right now coming in, but they don't want to sell below the 4261 on futures at least. And on the gold here, it's the same, right? Gold spot, it's the same level. Yeah, it's the same level. Look at that. Look at that reaction right now on the 1 minute time frame. Look at that reaction here on gold spot. Fixed for half this range. This range. Fixed for a high. Look at that, jeez. Loma says, close now, bro. I'm selling right now. Oh, no, not you again, bro. Not you again. Not you again. Well, I wish you the best, though, bro. I wish you the best, honestly. I wish you the best. Yeah, keep in mind we have the point of control as well below, right? So that's why I put it slightly below the point of control. Sometimes it does just wick and we get hit, right? I don't even always throw my stop loss. It's very rare. Very rare. It's very rare. I just don't trust the market conditions right now. Do you know Julian, a long distance trader? You mean Julian Petrolas? Petrolas, I think his name is. Yeah, he's a freaking legend, man. Like, it's amazing. I love his content. Yeah. Like, you know, it shows you what's possible, right? Where you can work towards. There is always a, you know, there's always a bigger hill to climb. At least throw some W's in the chat though, fam. We're missing these W's in the chat. I have no idea. You know, that's a common thing on the live streams. You know, that shows that you care, that you support the channel. And especially if we are already in profits. And secured ourselves in profits, right? We need some W's, man. Oh, you see? You see what happens? You see what happens? That's what I mean. That's what I mean, you know? Gold. 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 Gonna trail right below that wick. Gold. Gold. Hey. This is our gold sound, fam. Gold. 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 Let's go. Why at 4274? Because I'm targeting the 4275 and I want to exit right below that. Yeah? That's why. We're in all-time high. Like, what else can I do? Oh. All right. Lorenzo, I'm still confused about the range. Some ranges that you took just look like small swings. How you confirm those areas? Actually, it's not consolidating, right? It's all about fractals, right? Sometimes it's just a 5-minute range. Sometimes it's a 50-minute range. It's kind of subjective, to be honest with you. You start getting the hang of it, right? These are all, you know, 5-minute ranges right there that we utilize. In this case, sometimes, you know, we're dealing with a much larger range right now. This is on New Zealand dollar on the 30-minute. Well, clearly this is a 30-minute range, right? We're reacting from which level right now? The fixed or high. We're reacting from it right now, right? So it's all about perspective, macro to micro. Okay. If this doesn't go to 4275 or tries to go to 4275, then Loma BMT, you're still in the cell, my bro. Where's your stop loss? That's where my TP is, right? If it breaks 70, it will go to 75. We broke 70. We broke 70. We haven't closed 70 though, right? We haven't closed 70. So come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Last push. No. No. Yes. Yes. Man, you know this feeling, right? You know this feeling. I can't take it anymore, sorry. I can't take it anymore. Thank you. W in the chat, please, fam. I know I'm gay. I know I'm gay. I took it out 1 pip before. I know. I know. I know. I know. Don't remind me. I know. I know. It's weak. It's weak. I know. I know. I know. I know. Why are you gay?
Pepe Julian Onzima, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good
having
morning.
me. Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay? I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, guys, let's smash up that like button here. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. We have 346 likes. We're going to do a giveaway when we reach around to 500 likes. We're not that far away. We can actually reach it right now. It's very simple, all right? So like this channel, like and subscribe to this channel. Follow your boy on Instagram. And that qualifies you to participate in the giveaway today at the end of this stream, which will probably be another 25K FundedNext challenge. Yes, it's going to be probably something like that again, okay? If you are completely new, man, download the ebook, The Trading War Map. We talk about our critical key levels. We have a full macro to micro approach. To begin with, we talk about our key levels, the volume profile, why volume is king, why we utilize these key levels. You see how today on this gold trade, by the way, these levels got respected unbelievably. Look at this right here. Look at the fixed very high here. Look at the fixed very high here. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful, right? That is what is in the book right here. You can learn about it. It's free of charge. You download it. And then you get into our freaking Telegram, man. You get into our freaking Telegram. I'm going to post a link in the chat. Talk to this bot and get into our Telegram. Follow these freaking instructions. Get into the Telegram. That's it. All right. What happens on gold? Did we actually reach the target? We didn't. We didn't. We didn't yet, at least. It's like, it literally was like one pip away or 2 pips away from our target. I couldn't take it anymore. I know it's weak. I know. But hey, it's a mess. Gold has been a mess during the New York sessions, man. I've been playing this game and understand this game enough now to see and know when to show my sensitive side. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Where was your target? It was 40 to 4.3. You see that? And it came to 40 to 74.1. Yeah. Okay. Telegram group for 400 USD. It's actually free of charge if you deposit $350 on a Vantage on your Vantage account. And if you already have a Vantage account and you have money on your account, you can get into it right away. You follow the instructions and that's it. Boom, you're in our group as well here. So you can sign up with a broker. If you already have a Vantage account, you don't need to sign up. You need to have money in your account and that's it. We obviously benefit from this too. So that is one way. Then it's practically free because you're trading with your own money anyways. You manage your own trade anyways, right? If you don't want to do that, then yes, there is a one-time fee. Yeah, that's that here. Okay. All right, that's a beautiful trade, fam. That was a beautiful W today. I think it was a really, really good, clean setup. I really liked this overall expansion here, the pullback into the fixed very high, how it held strong, how it broke out, how it retested again. That's that internal range. The moment we broke out, we actually decided just to trail it because there was no reason for price to come back below that anymore. And if it would break below, we most likely would revisit the lows and come back down all the way again. So that's the reason why we decided to manage our trade the way we did here. Okay, that's that. Now, yeah, very good trade overall. Very good setup. Let me quickly check out what the guys in the trading floor are doing right now at the moment. Oh man, look at that.
Yeah, if it doesn't respond, if the 1 hour doesn't close in my favor, then I might cut the loss just as well.
Yo, guys, how's it going?
Yo, Lorenzo.
Hi,
Hello, Lorenzo, what's up?
Great.
What's up?
Ryu, you're in a silver trade now as well?
Hey, yes, I am from. It was a nice CERC on the 15-minute.
Amazing, amazing. Shout out to the guys in the trading floor. They've been absolutely crushing it. And they're just all aligned, and this is the most beautiful thing about the trading floor, is that they're all on the freaking same page. And that is the most beautiful, the beautiful thing here. We would have still not reached our target, by the way. We would have now come down, right? And then it would have been like, I'm not saying what I did was right, though. You know, I just had to place my take profit better. But it's really tough in an all-time high. It's really hard. It's really hard to refer back to take profit points, you know? So that's why. That's why.
Interesting.
Okay. Is this a one-time fee too? One-time fee only? Yes. Reuse actually killing the markets. He is. He is. He's absolutely crushing it now. Yeah. He is. He's absolutely crushing it. Yeah. He is. He is. He is. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I want to see if price reaches the 4275. That's actually something I want to see now. And if that happens, then that's great. That's fantastic. Yeah. Today I made back all my losses that you described yesterday on Discord. And that was just thanks to refocusing my mind and focusing on learning from my mistakes. Being completely focused during the London session. Shout out to the trading floor. Yeah, man. You know, sometimes it's just the reality. You have to take one step back to go 2 steps forward. Right? 1 step back, 2 steps forward. That's just what it is. And you did it right, my friend. You did it right, in my opinion. You know, you get back to work, you focus, take some time off the charts, you come back and you come back better. That's how it goes. You know, the market, trading is not a one-way street. It's not a, how do you say that? It's not linear, right? It goes up, it goes down. Your only objective is to create higher lows. Higher lows, my friend. That's what you need to do. Yeah. Higher lows. Higher lows. Yeah. Mani says, I didn't trade today because yesterday I lost 400 on the prop firm and now I am afraid. So how much is $400 for you in terms of your risk? Is that a lot? Yeah, if this flips, guys, if this flips bearish, then just think about it from this standpoint, right? The risk to reward ratio, right? Imagine being up there, 2 pips away from your TP, and price comes back and throws you out. How much money we would have lost? We've now made $400 on this account times 5. That's $2,000. So we made $2,000 on this trade, right? It was $500 or $2,000, right? $500 or $2,000. That's a big difference, man. That's a big difference. Sometimes I'm willing to just do it, you know? Sometimes I'm willing to just, I'm not saying it's right, because if you do that consistently enough, it's not going to work in your favor. But because gold is at an all-time high, it's just so freaking hard to manage and know exactly where to exit a trade. So I hope you understand where it comes from here. And the reason why I keep repeating myself is because I care about perfection. I care about perfection. I care about a perfect execution and exit. Okay? So I care about these things. Truly do. Made around $300 on a 25K account. Should we sell gold now? I mean, I don't see any sells here, man. We're above, you know, this could easily bounce and boom, push up again, right? It could break down too. I think if shorting from here is a bit, is very tricky. You know how important these levels are. I don't have to explain to you anymore. You know how important these critical levels are and how much of an impact they have, right? Pretty much. Yeah. Just look at that reaction again, right? It's just like, just look at that reaction. There is a reason why we react there. There's a reason why we react there. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, we're sitting at 400 likes, 394 likes. There are 680 people watching. If we literally just reach right now the 500 likes, we can do our giveaway. Okay? It's like, it's that simple. We can do our giveaway. You like this channel, subscribe to this channel. Okay? You subscribe to this channel as well. You follow me on Instagram. These are the 3 criteria. What can you win? A potential challenge, a 25K FundedNext challenge. That's what you can win today. And that's how I like to close the week. Because we stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 8 a.m. EST. The Thursday is today. Last stream of the week for me. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming in the trading floor. I'm going to be in the trading floor, tuning in there. I'm going to be in our Telegram. So I want to close the week strong with you guys. Now we have a beautiful trade, a beautiful W. And now we can do also a fantastic giveaway as well. I think it's the perfect combination. What do you guys think? Yeah. Nice. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Awesome. Yo, Lorenzo, check this out, G. Everyone is talking about the volume profile now.
Indicator, period. There's a reason why World Trading Champion used best trading indicator, period. There's a reason why World Trading Champion used this, as well as hedge fund traders and professionals. And retails just use candles. Here's why. This is the volume profile, and it literally shows you where the most money was traded. So while retail keep thinking that liquidity is above high and below lows, this chart actually shows you which level the liquidity was actually traded. This is what we call the value area, where 70% of the business was done at. This in the middle is the point of control. And you can easily draw an area between them and see that that's where market will test. Because that's where institution likes to do business at. This amount of money of a session, this is billions of dollars. It's not retails. So to track the smart money, volume is simply the best. It's simply the best. Yeah. And if you use a software like Deep Charts, you can also go inside and have for every 5 minutes to 1 minute to 1 second candle, all the volume and the order flow of each candle. So you can take a previous value area, see what happens when price gets to it, zoom inside of those candles and see sellers were absorbed here while buyers were clearly in control.
Freaking love that. And that's exactly why volume is king, and that's exactly why we took a trade from the fixed value area high of that exact level, right? The value area. That is the reasoning. Correct. Shout out to Shout out to Andrea Simi. Okay. I'm really looking forward to see what we can do here and if we can actually start testing out the deep charts. Like, I think they're going to release it the 9th of November. So I'm actually very curious to see if it can be utilized for us as well here. Yeah, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. They're going to release their own software that's called Deep Charts. It's going to be a trading view alternative. I'm not sure if it's web-based or if it's actually a software that you need to download. I'm not sure. I can't give you a correct answer. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The fixed value high is holding up. So clearly selling was off of the charts right here, right? Off of the picture right there. Clearly. Look at the fixed value high again. These value areas today, we're unstoppable. We're absolutely unstoppable. That's it. Yeah. Deep charts look super cool. They said under $100 a month. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. He was already using the volume profile. Yeah. Correct. Yes, he was already using the volume profile. Yeah. But it is true. I see it more and more now. I don't know why. But I just see it more. Maybe because I'm doing it. I'm talking about it all the time, every day. Maybe I just see it everywhere. Wow, look at the candle, man. What is this? Wow. That could have been a second trade. Like what? What is this? Wow. Okay. Damn. It's holding up really well, huh? All right, let's put on some different music here. I'm tired of this. There we go. Man, that is actually kind of wild, to be honest. That's true. That's true. Sarai says it's been a great week. It has been a really good week so far. We have been making money every day this week. Not a losing day for me yet. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Crazy volume. Gold is spiking. It's trying to go for the 4274. I'm very curious if our full TP would have been hit or not. We're going to see here. We will find out. We'll find out. Lorenzo, why are you ignoring my questions earlier, bro? Like, why do you think, man? Why do you think? Because it's you. Of course not, bro. I'm joking. I just want to know how much the one-time fee is of what? The music? I don't know. I don't know. $8 a month, $10 a month, $20 a month. I have no clue, bro. It's Epidemic Sounds if you want to know about it, okay? You can get it right there. Epidemic Sounds. Lorenzo, drop this song. Ballpoint lift off. Drop please this beat. Anyways, while we're waiting here to reach the 500 likes and to see how gold plays out here, I do want to watch some content, to be honest with you guys. You guys agree? You guys want to, like, shall we just expose the trading industry here? Can we do something like that today? I mean, we got our W. We got our W in the pocket. We made our money. It was a beautiful trade. If you were at 8 a.m. EST, you came to the stream, you know, you could have joined the ride. We're gonna have a giveaway, a 25K FundedNext challenge at the end of this stream. Let me know if you guys want to watch some other content right now. I'm actually kind of interested to see if you're, you know, what's happening in the trading industry. To be honest, I'm pretty out of the loop. I'm pretty isolated when it comes down to trading, because I have my community, I have my guys in the group, I have you guys in the chat, you know, and that's pretty much the only thing that I'm like looking at. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, let me know. Look, who do I need to look up in the chat, please? Who do I need to look up? Which trading influencer, which guy do I need to look up right now? Let me know. Chrisma, thank you for the sub. Welcome. It would have been full TP, you see? I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm a softie, man. I'm a softie. Look at that. We would have smashed it. No, actually, we would have came back to our entry. We would have probably, if we didn't even trail it, we would have probably broke even on the trade and then price went to our TP. That is probably what would have happened in real time. So we did it. We did it. Tetra FX is a legit trader. Yeah, because he trades live. Like, I know this guy, he trades live. Obviously, I like what he's, you know, I respect everyone who trades live on stream. I know how serious it is and how you have to deal with not just trading. Like, the thing is, trading by itself is already difficult, right? Trading by itself is already hard. And then having fun, enjoying, talking to people, you know, when you're 5 points in drawdown, people are saying, you know, that the trade is going the opposite direction. I mean, bro, I know. I see it. I have 2 eyes as well, man. I see my trade right now. I get it. Yeah. What else? TJR. That's it? TJR and Tetra FX. What else? There are like, what are like other guys to look at? You know? Alex G. Yes, everyone knows Alex G. You know, ICT. Everyone knows ICT. Daniel Savage. Who is that guy? Who is that? Daniel Savage. Daniel Savage. Okay, let's look up. Who is Daniel Savage? Who is that? Daniel Savage. He has like a YouTube channel or something? This guy? How I lied to you as a Forex influencer.
What up, guys? So I'm going to be exposing myself along with other people in this trading space. You know, I come to the conclusion this is what I need to do in order to get my voice back. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I never made millions trading Forex. Nobody has. Not even the dude with the Ferrari, not the dude with the Lambo, and not the dude with the Bugatti. Nobody's made millions trading Forex. And nobody's turned $100 into $1 million. I can literally call my homeboy right now and I'll ask him for a favor to tell me, literally tell me, Daniel, you're crazy for doing this, but I'm gonna ask him for a favor and I'm gonna tell him to send me a trade where he took a sell on GJ when it was at 600,000 20 years ago. I'm gonna have him do that so I can show you guys that you guys on the back end.
So he's exposing other traders, but also himself. Interesting.
of trading are able to literally do that. So if this video does get enough traction and you guys really want to see the evidence in real life, man, and there's no talking shit, I'll find it. The only thing is it probably might get him in trouble. But again, it is possible. I will show it to you guys. He does support me. He knows that I've been through a lot, and he will do that for me. So stay tuned for that as well. I'll do it on part 2. I'll do it in a part 2, so that way we can, you know.
Yeah, sorry, but this background music is, you know, it's not Christmas. It is not Christmas.
Actually start building something, right? We can start building some actual voices in here, because we've been lied to. We've been lied to, we've been deceived, and I've been a part of the problem in my last life. I gave my life to Jesus Christ because I was so bound to addiction that it was ridiculous. I didn't give a fuck who I would work with. I didn't care. I would promote any prop firm. I would promote anything for money because it was a marketing payment, right?
So FundedNext has actually a new challenge. It's called the Stellar. I'm joking.
And I had a following, and that's what these people are doing, but I don't live that life anymore. And I pray every single day and I ask God, you made me famous one time. Why is it so hard to do it again? And I realize why I'm not growing how I wish I was, and how I grew back then, because I'm not being honest. I need you guys to please take this video into consideration. This takes a lot of nerve and a lot of guts to say it. I never traded hundreds of thousands of dollars and made hundreds of thousands. I never did, bro. The most money I've ever traded was 200K, 200,000. That was the most I ever traded. That was real.
$200,000 is what? 5 times or 6 times or 7 times the average salary in the United States? That's a lot of money.
Money, and the most I ever made was a $70,000 trading day. That was the biggest trading day. But don't get me wrong, I still make thousands of trading. I just don't have the tens and tens.
Bro, this is gonna be one of those videos. I can already tell right now what it's gonna be like. This is gonna be one of those videos. You know these guys that are like, they're exposing people or they're talking shit about someone else or whatever, and they're secretly like trying to become, or they try to look humble as fuck. Well, they're actually saying, yeah, so I made $200,000, or my biggest trade was $70,000 and this, and I'm actually, you know, still 10 times better than any other trader. But yeah, you know what I mean, right?
Of thousands, hundreds of thousands I make a day. I don't do that. You know, don't get me wrong. Again, I'm not broke. My Lord provides for me. My God provides for me. I make consistent.
I can't watch the shit. Sorry, guys. I actually can't watch the shit. Sorry. This is not gonna work for me, man. We call it humble bragging. I can't stand that shit. I actually cannot. I really cannot. Using the Lord Jesus Christ for my humble profits. That's a little bit gay. All right, gold keeps pushing higher and higher. It's been a actually crazier New York session today. Finally, especially after yesterday, man. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah, what else? Trades by Sai. Lorenzo, do you think every trader need to trade live like you to show full transparency? I don't think that every trader needs to trade live. I know how hard it can be for someone's, you know, not everyone is meant to trade live to prove that they're profitable, right? Like, I don't believe that this is like a necessity pretty much, because, you know, trading live comes with a lot more risk, a lot more consequences. It can limit you also in many ways. You're, for example, you know, trading by itself is hard. Imagine having 1,000 people watching you as well. On top of that, right? And not everyone can deal with that. So I don't think you should be trading live. People make it seem like it's so easy and stuff. This is why there are not many guys doing it, you know, because you have to deal with a lot more than just trading. And a lot of people just don't want to deal with that. However, there are tons of other ways where you can show that you're actually legitimate, right? And correct. Actually showing like what? Real broker statements. That's one way of doing it. Showing your losses, explaining your losses. I think that's another way of doing it. I think showing losses is also part of the transparency. There's so many more things that you can do. But trading live, if you're willing to do that for a long period of time, yeah, that obviously is a major plus. Clearly. Yeah. Callisto FX is the GOAT. He actually shows his trades every day and trades live twice a day. Never seen anyone like him. But I think that guy is he alone? Because I think there are multiple guys. You know, just show your freaking face though. You know what I mean? Just show your face. Just show your face. Lorenzo, what do you think about cross pairs today? What I think about cross pairs, there are a lot of cross pairs. What do you want to know about cross pairs? Let me know. Let me know. Lorenzo, how many confirmations are sufficient for a perfect trade? What I can say is this, right? You just simply go through the war map and you go to page number 56 and it literally explains everything in there. And on stream today, we took a gold long. And the reason for that was because of this 5-minute candle. Sorry, it was right here. 5-minute candle. So we had that first candle wick, second candle wick, and then the third candle break. Right? So right here was our entry. We call that a entry model 1 play. That is a confirmation. So it's a 3 candle bar play, okay? Price comes down, it wicks, it closes above it. Then this candle flips and breaks the highs. We get triggered into our position. We dealt with drawdown. Our stop loss was clearly below that wick of that candle closure. And then we look for the continuation, right? This is what we call entry model 1. And that is one confirmation that you can look at. Okay, another confirmation could be something like entry model. I'm not going to talk about entry model 2, entry model 3, right? It's if you create a range, you manipulate, and you break out of that range. Right? This is called an entry model 3. There are a couple of different ways you can look for the right confirmations right there. So all that information is in there, okay? All that information is in there. You can actually find it. The dollar is tanking further. This is also going to benefit gold, clearly. This is clearly going to benefit gold when the dollar is coming down, right? Is your trading based on SMC? No, LTA is LTA. LTA is its own unique concept. Yeah. Trading War Map, what exactly is that? I'm new, could you explain? This is the ebook that you can download that we created for you. So we only execute trades around this exact trading system. So it would be nice for you, right? If you join 8 a.m. EST, you join me when I trade live, that you have an understanding of what we do and that I don't always have to explain to everyone all the time what I do at the beginning. Because if I keep doing that, which I have no problems with, but I'm like, you know, sometimes you can just download a book. I mean, what if you could just download a book, right? And you have all the information in there. So you then take it, you watch the stream. After the stream, you read through it. And then on the next stream, you're prepared and you know exactly what's happening here. So this is a free book that you can get. So you have the understanding of what we do on stream. How that makes sense. Okay. Should I sell gold now? I think selling at an all-time high without any bearish structure is the riskiest thing you can do. Pretty much. Yeah, that's really hoping for the best. That's really just like maybe we're gonna drop here because I see 2 bearish candles, and that's the only, pretty much the only objective that you have. So if price would break below, we would actually break structure, and we actually start looking much weaker, or we, you know, we create something like a range. We're no longer trending. Let's say we start ranging. Price comes up, final squeeze, and we break down. Yeah, maybe on the pullback, you know, it's a counter trend trade, let's say. That is something that I will be looking at. It's that range, manipulation, breakdown, and then the pullback, etc. Okay. Anyways, guys, we are at 472 likes. We need 28 more likes in order to start and kick off the giveaway. All right. I think that that's what we're looking at. We're waiting for around 27 more likes. It's like we have 674 people watching. You know what I mean? We can easily get this done right now here. Luke trades by Sai. Okay. Let's check him out as well here. And then we can do our giveaway after that. Trades by Sai. Okay. Why is this all in Bahasa, in Indonesian language? I have no idea what he's saying now. Okay, let's see. Trading course, a lot of free shit. That's good, right? That's my first impression. That is my first impression. Oh, I watched some of his content already, yeah. Because this guy went to Amsterdam, right? That's why. Ah, okay, I see. How I made $4.4 million in August.
Like next level, like there's levels to it, of course. So all in all, I'm just trying to say, like, I'm just really now understanding.
4.4 million in August. Better have some freaking proof.
Where I need to be headed with my life. I'm overall understanding where I just need to project my goals and put my goals in. And just all in all, yeah, just share the story. Like, this is the beginning of a new chapter for me, because I feel like the past couple of months I've been on a run. I've been trading super good and been having consistent profits, consistent gains, being consistent on social media. And I think I've been on a good run, and I think now I have that switch in me ready to flip and ready to go big. And then I'm gonna go all in, and like I'm just not gonna look.
If you make 4.4 million in August, and is this the only month that he makes like multiple M's? Is that like Or is this like a normal thing for him? 200K day. Made 4 million trading in 2 days. Bro, made 1.1 million today. Bro, what? I'm not judging. I don't know enough. I can't judge. I can't judge. I can't judge. His lifestyle must be crazy then, right? His lifestyle must be crazy then. We're talking millions a month, right? Millions a month. I mean, I can't judge. I can't judge. I don't know enough here. I need to do my the diligence. You know what I mean? You have to do that though. You know, you cannot just throw shit randomly in the air here. It might be true, might not be true. I don't know. Yeah, makes sense, right? Anyways, we've reached the 500 likes. I think it's time for our giveaway, fam. I think it's time for a giveaway. I think it's time to close the week strong on YouTube. I think we've done it. I think we had a great week. We successfully closed the trade in profits today. Overall, I had not a negative trading day this week. So for me, it has been a good week. Hopefully your week was great as well. And hopefully we can just repeat the process next week. What about that? That would be amazing. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to set up the giveaway right now at this moment here. Let me actually open up Mr. Nightbot. There we go. And let's see what we can do. We need a little bit of a better tune though, in order to, you know, to make that happen. Let me see what I can find there. Okay. Nah, not this one, not this one. Yes, sir. Giveaway time, baby. I appreciate all the support. You guys are incredible. We're going to set up the giveaway right now. LTA, baby. Almost ready. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and follow your boy on Instagram. All right? These are the requirements if you have one giveaway here. What are you going to win today? A 25K FundedNext challenge. I'm going to set it up for you right now. Let me go to the website real quick. Let me show you exactly what you can win. It's a 25K challenge of FundedNext, one of the largest CFD brokers in the space right now. I've been absolutely killing it. Super freaking reliable. 199 bucks, 25k giveaway here. You can choose whatever you want. The 2-step or the 1-step. It's up to you to decide. Please read through all the rules in order to understand exactly what the differences are. All right, when you make a decision. Cool. $200 entries. All right. Let's kick it off. Let's do our giveaway, fam. Let's make it happen. Where is that? Where is that song? Okay. Let's go, guys. We're going to do our giveaway right now. 250 entries. Thank you for watching the streams here. I highly appreciate it. You guys are the best. Let's go. And the winner is... Mr. Braveheart, my friend. Show yourself. In the chat, please, one more time. Congratulations, my friend. You won the giveaway. There we go. I know you already. I know you're a real... You're one of those real G's right there. Yes, sir. Got you, my friend. Congratulations. You won the giveaway here. Fantastic stuff. And that's it for me today, guys. I'm going to keep it short. We've done our job here. 2.5 hours. We long gold. We got out. We managed to trade accordingly. And I think it's a great way to end the stream. And make sure that if you are new, that you really download the ebook for the next stream, that you're ready once we're back here on a Tuesday or a Wednesday and a Thursday. All right. Also, get into our Telegram as well here tomorrow. A lot of setups are going to be in this freaking channel. We talk about this all the freaking time. Okay. A lot of things are going to be in there. So pay attention to it. Get into our Telegram, man. Learn, trade with us on a day-to-day basis outside of the live streams as well. If you just want to take it one step further than just watching the streams on a Friday, on a Monday, London sessions, for example, then this is the place to be. Okay, click on the link in the description or in the chat and we're going to get it sorted right there. I talk to you guys later, man. Peace out. Thank you, guys. And I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.